I've noticed a pattern on social media after everyone has agreed upon, which is if a woman falsely accuses a man of rape or SA to ruin his life, she should be held accountable and go to prison. Unless that man is universally hated for whatever reason, and then we just can call him a predator, a rapist, a pedo, a SAer without any proof or evidence for these claims. But we just accept it because these men are hated, so too bad, so sad, your name should be on a list because one too many people hate you. I'm making this video because I made a video saying how I thought the quartering was worse than Hassan Piker due to ex-user ToastyMosty6969 making a poll asking who was worse, the quartering or Hassan Piker. And if you chose the quartering over Hassan Piker, the quartering / Melanie Mac shooters would swarm your comment section talking about how Andy Warski is a predator, and when you responded to these shooters asking if they have any proof or evidence for this claim, like we do with all the claims regarding the quartering, they would respond with absolutely nothing. Zip, zero, zilch, complete radio silence. What really pushed me to make this video was on the video I just mentioned previously. It's a quartering worse than Hassan Piker video. The quartering shooter commented asking if I would address Warski being a predator, even though I never mentioned Andy Warski, PPP, or Kino Casino in that video. I'll show it up here. Sorry, I have a lot of notes that I'm reading off of. I'll show it like right here, but it's a Chris Chan fan account with like their profile picture is Chris Chan and their username is Chris Chan. And you're asking me about a man being a predator. Like, the irony is astounding. Sorry. So I decided to do research on this claim, right? Because once again, like, people would comment on your ex posts if you said the quartering was worse than Hassan Piker regarding Andy Warski being a predator. Like, do you have proof for these claims? And they would just not respond in any way, shape, or form. So I had to do my own research about this claim. And the only claim I was able to find of Andy Warski being a predator was him text messaging like a 15-year-old girl, which has been apparently debunked. So to the Chris Chen quartering shooter in my comment section, these claims took place in 2018 and have already been debunked, so I don't know why you're asking me if I would address an 8-year-old allegation that's already been debunked. So I guess I'm addressing it now. Like, it's been debunked. It happened in 2018. I haven't heard about Andy Warski until I started watching Kino Casino in 2025, so sorry that I don't know everything regarding Andy Warski's life. So I apologize that I didn't know that a man was a predator in 2018 that I haven't heard of until like 2025. But while I was doing research on Andy Warski, another name kept popping up, Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of Akkad. So on April 15th, 2026, Carl Benjamin made a post regarding feminism. I commented on that post. He replied back. And a random X account commented on his reply to me saying, "Stay away from us, pedo." And I can't find that comment anymore. Either the comment got deleted or the X account got deleted because that X account was really fake. Like, it's one of those fake accounts that was like literally made today. They have like some fake basic, like, I don't know, white girl as their profile picture, like some random white girl, like Tumblr white girl as their profile picture, like random name, bunch of letters, 0 following, 0 followers, literally made today. I mean, I don't know, this account could have came from like India or like Pakistan or Nigeria or wherever the F. Like, it was like literally just one of those like fake accounts for someone to use to like hate on, okay? which would make sense that if it came from one of those countries, one of those places, because as you know, Carl Benjamin, Sargon of Akkad, has been one of the loudest voices and supporters of Rupert Lowe, who is running for Prime Minister of the UK right now, and is part of the Restore Britain movement. So it would make sense that like one of those slop accounts would just lie and call him a pedo and be like, "Stay away from us, pedo, predator," because obviously those are the kinds of people that are flooding the UK that Rupert Lowe, Carl Benjamin, Tommy Robinson, a bunch of like English natives like want out of their country. So yeah, I can't find the comment. Like the comment either been deleted or the account was deleted. Either or, the comment's gone. But I do remember it getting quite a few likes on it. Probably from other slop accounts, slop fake accounts. And then while I was like writing the script for this video, so let me backtrack. So while I was like writing the script for this video, Carl Benjamin was actually at Tommy Robinson's march for the UK to get Keir Starmer to have him step down to be the Prime Minister, because he is currently the Prime Minister of the UK. Obviously, he's done a lot of damage to the UK, and native English people don't agree with his actions, so they want him impeached. So that's what the march is about. And Carl Benjamin was there while was writing the script for this video. So another, I was like finishing the script of this video. Another event was taking place on my timeline. So the Internet Anarchists and Chibi Reviews were like beefing with each other. I saw it because Internet Anarchist and we follow each other on X. And so he and Chibi Reviews are like beefing with each other. I'm sure everyone knows the story of Chibi Reviews, but if you do not, his fiance got exposed for like sleeping with all of his friends. So like he was engaged to be married. She turned out to be an adulterer, an adulteress, sleeping with all of his friends. She left and took the friends with her, right? Which is, regardless of how you feel about Chibi Reviews, like that's terrible. That's a terrible thing to go through. Like that sounds really heartbreaking, painful. Like I don't think I would ever wish that upon anyone. That's really really shitty. Like that's a really painful thing to go through, for sure. But so anyway, so the Internet Anarchists and Chibi Reviews were like beefing with each other on my timeline. And it all started because the Internet Anarchist made a video regarding Chibi Reviews and like what he went through with his ex and his ex-friends. Sorry, got a lot of notes, I need to scroll down. So Chibi Reviews got upset because obviously the video that the Internet Anarchist put out was quote unquote like a hit piece. But Internet Anarchist took it down and then re-uploaded the video again because there was a fake tweet in like the first version of the video, and Chibi Reviews was all like, "Oh well, you took it down because it was getting too much hate and like you were getting too much backlash over it." And like my question is, it's like if the first time that Internet Anarchist re-uploaded this video, it was getting so much hate and so much backlash, why would he take it down and then turn around to re-upload it again, okay? Like, turn around to re-upload again just to get, like, an equal amount, like, just to get hate and backlash, like, a second time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, make it make sense. Like, I don't think that's happening. Like, and, like, all this is, like, pretty much going on, is, like, why all this is starting is because, like, Chibi Reviews, like, he's into lolly. He's, like, he likes lolicon. He's like a lolicon lover, which is a fetish. Okay, it's a fetish. It's not like a widely accepted fetish. It's kind of like looked down upon. It's kind of a questionable fetish, which, you know, people aren't going to agree with it. Like, you know, it's a fetish. It's like weird. It's a weird, strange fetish. It was like normally accepted. Okay, accepted by like the majority of society. it wouldn't be considered a fetish. It would just be like a normal thing, but it's not normal. It's a fetish. And it's like, if you're into lolly, that's like your thing. It's not for me. It's not for, I'm sure it's not for a lot of people, but like, if that's your thing, like, I don't understand why, like, you get so angry and upset that people don't like it or agree with it. Like, that's your thing. Like, you don't have to try to, like, like, don't try to justify it to me. Like, it's your thing. Like, it's like what you're into, okay? Like, don't try to make me into it. Like, that's your niche, okay? That's what you're into. That's what, gets you off, okay? Like, you don't have to try and justify it to me, because, like, the more you try to, like, justify yourself and, like, justify it and be like, oh no, it's like normal, like, you just end up looking like weirder. Like, just accept that you're into this, and like, not a lot of people are, and like, they look down on it or something, like, I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, and then like, also, like, while I was like finishing up writing this script for this video, a user, an ex-user, Zhao Cookie, was calling out Internet Anarchist for calling Chibi Reviews a pedo, but then being like, oh, well, you're calling Chibi Reviews a pedo while you retweet another pedo. And it's like, I've been like doing a lot of digging more and more into like internet YouTube drama, because every YouTuber has had a long, lengthy YouTube internet history where it's like longer than fucking like Moby Dick. Like, I don't even know. And it's like, I feel like I'm living in like the Twilight Zone in that episode of The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street, where instead of us being like in this hysterical craze calling each other aliens, like, we're calling each other pedos. Be like, no, you're the pedo, no, she's the pedo, no, he's the pedo, they're the pedo, I'm not a pedo, they're the pedo, I saw them, they were talking to a pedo, and they retweeted a pedo, and they made a video about a pedo, and like, they went to VidCon and we're in the same room, and like, no, like, I'm not the pedo, they're the pedo, and like, no, it's like, oh my, it's like, I feel like I'm in that Twilight Zone episode. Like, I'm literally in that Twilight Zone episode where it's like, we're just turning on each other, and like, we're at each other's throats, and we're like calling each other and everyone and their fucking mother a pedo. And it's like, I can't keep up. I can't keep up, because all of you YouTubers have like such a long ass history on YouTube. Okay, I can't keep up. And like, are some of you pedos and predators? Like, yeah, I'm sure you are. Okay, but all of us, like you know, like, it's crazy. Like, I feel like I literally feel like I'm in that Twilight Zone episode. I literally feel like I'm in that episode, The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street. It's like, we're just filled with like hysteria and like paranoia, and like, we're just like in madness. Like, there's just like this pedo madness like going on. But I just think it's really interesting. Like, I do think it's like really strange how, in like 2016, even now, it's like, we make fun of like women, we make fun of leftists who like who cry grape, who cry grape, but then like we turn around and we like cry rapists. Like, make it make sense. Like make it make sense. Like, what are we doing here? But before I head out, there was like one thing that I wanted to touch on, that I completely like just skipped over, because I was like getting too worked up over the script. So regarding Andy Warski, he's good friends, like really good friends with Shoe-on-Head and Brittany Venti, and Brittany Venti and Shoe-on-Head have made multiple videos crying out pedos and predators. They have made a lucrative career off of it. I know for certain, for me, like, I definitely watched a lot of Shoe-on-Head videos calling out maps and pedos. And Brittany Venti has definitely done her fair share of calling out, pedos and predators. And to the Chris Chan person who commented on my video, and to like anyone else who's calling like Andy Warski a predator, why would these two women, like, who have called out predators and pedos, who have a history of calling out predators and pedos, turn around and then be good friends with a predator? Like, let's make it make sense, okay? Like, let's make it make sense. So that's all I really wanted to say regarding this topic, regarding the subject. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.